Here's another private message. Do you see this river by me flooding this year or next year? The dam has issues. Well, that's a different kind of question. That's kind of cool. So let's see. It's more of an environmental thing around you. Yeah, and the really, the crappy thing about that is that, people do know it and they literally, like, I don't know, the engineers or whoever is taking care of the dam just kind of stands around it and goes, hey, Bob, what do you think about it? I don't know, dude. What do you think about it? I don't know. Maybe we should do something. No, everybody knows it and they're not doing anything about it. And that's just because they don't know what to do. And then they've got to go through so many channels to get stuff done. So that's kind of, that's kind of crappy. Actually, though, I think it's going to hold this year. I think it might have a little bit of a leak that nobody's going to know about it, and they're going to get it fixed. But it's definitely, it's still holding and strong. And actually, by the end of the year, I think that governor or someone higher up is going to say, hey, we really need to get this money that's been allocated to fix things like this. We need to get this taken care of. So, that was a really cool question. I think it'll be taken care of by next year, though, so wouldn't worry about it. I'd be cautious, but wouldn't worry about it too much. And I've got another one here, and then I'm going to switch over to the switchboard and see who's on the phone line. So hang in, people on the phone. All right. Hi, Misty. I have been told in a past reading several months ago that I have some positive changes coming up in my work environment. Could you look into this more for me? How long do I have to wait? Okay. Positive changes in the work environment. And I'm going to do the famous Misty counting, where I always lose count and have to go back and babble through the microphone. I know you guys love it when I do that. So let's see. Things are going to really start changing. For you personally, this month is really important. I mean, things are really good, and I want you to know that personally, things are good. So not to worry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 months. The change is really going to come in the 5th month. I mean, actually, well, I say that, but every month I'm looking at, there's a positive change. There's a little something going on positive every month. So like this month, things are good. Things are good with families. Things are good with friendships, relationships, things like that. Next month, you feel better about yourself. You've got a healthy ego. You're showing yourself. September, you're really working, not really wanting to, like, talk to people at work or have anything to do with the drama. And then it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. So you've got 6 months. The change happens at 5 months where people are actually going to start coming together. They're just like, it's like a new project. People are going to actually start working. So that would be the positive changes. I think there's been a lot of drama in there, and things are going to start happening, and you're going to start noticing every week, and every month that things are getting better. So it's just 6 months away to where you're totally happy with the way things are going, and it doesn't seem to really end. So just a few more months. Just a few more months. Okay. I'm going to get to the phone lines here, and let me see where we're going to go. Looks like we're going to go to Florida. Good morning, Florida.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Wonderful. I'm so happy that you took my phone call right away.
Absolutely. What can I do for you this morning?
Well, this morning is actually what I'm calling about. This morning, I, to my worst judgment. I actually went and saw my ex-boyfriend, and I heard him basically speak against everything that he was saying in his messages, or, all the things that he was saying trying to get me back. And I'm just wondering, what the hell is going on?
That's a good question. What the hell is up with that? That had to, yeah.
When I'm away, he loves me, he's crazy about me, he wants me all the time.
Right.
And then when I'm there, he's just, I seriously don't get it. Plus, on top of it, I'm not so crazy about Aries people.
Ah, okay. Let's see what's going on with him. He thinks he knows what he wants, and he doesn't. He's got about 20,000 things that he needs to be doing about everything, about job, life, home, everything. And he just is refusing to do it because he's decided to kind of, regress and go back into a child. He's regressing and wants to be immature and be a kid again.
He's being an Aries. So he's just being an Aries. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of funny because 2 months ago when I was breaking up with him, he actually asked me to support him and take care of him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know, isn't it?
Yeah, and the funny thing about his cards is it's saying the secret's out.
The what?
The secret is out.
Meaning what?
Like, now.
Oh, now I know. Oh,
yeah,
okay. He isn't that wonderful, awesome guy.
Yeah.
I thought that he was.
No.
The douchebag that,
yes.
He seems to be.
Yes, and he has no strength, and, it's one of those, you've just been, enough. That was the last time for you. Because now he knows that he's, a little bit crazy. So.
Well, don't get me wrong. He totally brings out the crazy in me. He has, to the point to where, I'm actually surprised. I'm shocked at myself. I'm like, I can't believe I just did that. But I seriously did that? Did I seriously respond that way? And then he brings that out in me, and I hate it. And Aries, me and my connections with Aries, especially Aries man, is not good. But then, all right, so just follow my instincts and let it go.
Yeah, because here's the thing, and I know you know this to be true. 1, you have great instincts. 2, you're very intuitive. 3, when you're around him, you're not.
Oh, when I'm around him, I'm not myself. I don't know who the psycho is that comes out of the closet, but it's not me.
So, you need to make your decision because it's really hindering your intuition, and you need to work on yourself.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey.
I love you. All right,
Thank
have a
you.
wonderful weekend.
You too. Bye-bye, honey.
Bye-bye.
And sometimes people do that to us, too. I mean, there's someone all over the news right now, and of course we'll never know the truth about him. But, I mean, what if? You know what I mean? What if? It's one of those situations where it brings out the psycho in him. Understandable. We all have those people in our lives, and you know what the crap thing about that is it literally takes out our intuition. And we can't do that. We cannot do that. We have to be in touch with the Spirit. We have to be in touch with God at all times so that we can get through this crazy thing called life. I'm telling you what, it gets crazier and crazier, but I'm glad to be a part of it. So let's